Hola, Doctor Who fans. The war between the land and the scenes. The scenes of, well, surprise, beauty, salt, pepper, and Alonso. Anyway, what do you think of these recent episodes? I thought they were quite good. I mean, I wasn't expecting much, like most people, but they were reasonable. Not as good as Doctor Who and the Sea Devils, where the comedy goes Stuart fell somersaults, but that's something else. Anyway, with this particular issue, you get 2 art cards, 1 a face only a mother could love, and 2 Armageddon with plastic. Sort of. And this delicious composite photograph, or drawings of all the Doctor Who's, and the TARDIS in the middle, Gallifrey. Quite nice. They've even got Ashad there. Is that Ashad? The top? Why would they have him there? Anyway, in this issue, this Doctor Who issue number, it's winter, isn't it? So it's going to be issue number 624. And my interest in this magazine, of course, is the 60 years of Doctor Who annuals, or manuals, as they say on eBay. Often make that mistake now when they put them up for sale, saying they're Doctor Who manuals. That's quite interesting and funny. Oh, and again, yes, you get a download of an audio adventure featuring the 9th Doctor. A look inside Unit HQ. The art of Peter McKinstry, the Doctor's first encounter with Earth's reptilian past, and the Doctor Who festive Christmas quiz. Now, of course, like you, I probably watched the Sea Devils, the original, before the. It's quite good too. That I like the way it didn't start with the titles for some reason. You know, the usual 3rd Doctor title, which I was a bit surprised. I thought that might kick in about 2 or 3 minutes into the episode, but they didn't. They just started off with the Sea Devils, and then a shot from Pertwee and Joe Grant coming on that boat, which wasn't the original scene, was it? I think it was 2 men on a base arguing about something, or a submarine base or whatever. So there is that difference between the opening of the original story and, of course, the the one that was on the edited version, the omnibus edition of 90 minutes. What's this? A giant robot? The giant robot. What's that doing? Interesting. Again, we've got Russell T Davies, his take on the particular story, War Between Land and the Sea. Doctor Who Day celebrations, which weren't very much, were they? The Sea Devils Christmas. Again, I think the episodes are on every Sunday, aren't they? Around about the 8:30 mark, around that time period. Gallifrey Guardian has a different slew of different things on there, including Doctor Who magazine, which we reviewed before, the Terror Nation magazine, didn't we? Yes, we did. And that's a classic Pertwee. That picture there is actually from the Making of Doctor Who book. That picture there is on that little mini Piccolo book, which of course they did Tom Baker later on, but that's the original book. I think I gave it to Neil Cole, my copy, by the way, because I don't really need the copy of the. Anyway, the Making of Doctor Who. I've got the Tom Baker one still. Sea Devil, or the new type. I'm always put in mind of the Aquaphibians of, Stingray. This lot is a bit comedy gold. Now, Russell Tovey, of course, is the lead character. Barclay is in the bank. And, of course, he wears a lot of teal suits. My point was he always looks a bit like the Doctor's outfits are always teal, aren't they? TARDIS is teal. Jodie Whittaker's outfits were teal. Some of Shooty Gatwa's trousers especially were teal. So teal seems to be a running theme, isn't it, with Doctor Who colours these days. Oh look, there's Joe Grant. A little picture there from the bottom of probably in the. I think they did a trailer for this, didn't they? A trailer for one of these box sets. I don't think it was this one, the 21 coming up, but some other John Pertwee one. And of course, calendars. We've all got a selection of calendars on these particular things that we bought over the years. But I'm particularly interested in this selection here, the Doctor Who annual. I didn't realise that this particular one here, this smaller Doctor Who annual for the first annual, was a prototype. They didn't use that Daleks in that. I think, didn't they use the Dalek? Actually, the TARDIS is red there as well. See that little drawing there? It's actually red, that TARDIS. In the middle of I've got that particular first annual, like most people do, and I think my favourites of all of these, of course, the one was the Cybermen on, which of course is the 1968 annual, which is one particular favourite of mine. Of course, I've got the third Doctor. I've got the 74 one. I had the 75. I like the 70 because Planet of the Daleks cover that, of course, isn't it? Well, a scene from that. And of course the Baker annuals, which sell for 10 a penny these days, along with the other ones such as the Colin Bakers and the Peter Davisons. And of course the Marvel Comics productions, they did these hardbacks, didn't they? These essential Doctor Who's. I had those in bulk. I mean, I saw a lot of these things on because you can only keep so many things, can't you? Yes. There's the Doctor Who Christmas quiz, which you can get your ticket to that later on if you want. I think there's a review, again, artistry, of that new book coming out, Peter McKinstry. That book on the bottom left. The Daleks, 1963. That started. The first episode started in December 1963. Again, Doctor Who and the Silurians reviewed. Brilliant. We like that one, don't we, with Caroline John. Lioness in Winter, the 13th Doctor audiobook just released. I haven't read the other one. I haven't listened to the other one, the vampire one. I must listen to those. Dalek Christmas book there. What's this all about? Dalek Christmas book. What's on the back here, look? We should get that. Download that, or you can, I think it's a Big Finish, or you can continue to, you can download the episodes. Anyway, we dive deeper in, A Christmas Carol, we dive deeper in Between the Land and the War and the Sea in the next particular magazine, 625. But anyway, that is it, Doctor Who fans, The War Between the Land and the Sea. Get it at your leisure. Enjoy this weekend and try and punch up, no, not violence. Try and be kind and courteous to others as you go about your business buying presents. Don't push, don't pull. Just be mindful of other people's busyness too. And your own, of course. Look after yourselves is the most important thing. Look after you. Take care and enjoy this coming week, Doctor Who fans.